Happy Tuesday, the beginning of the week. And I like to think it's going to be a good week. Who knows? But I'm coming into it with a positive attitude. Honestly, this morning I didn't have a positive attitude just because it was decided last Friday that we were going to let go of the new hire. And to be honest, I wasn't even sure if he was going to show up today. But he did. We had not yet gotten back word from the county that we could proceed with the termination, but he quit. So that was a development. You know, you go into it expecting, okay, I have to have a hard conversation. I understand that. It's part of being a manager type position. It's part of being the unit director. It's going to be a hard conversation. But he just was like, ha, gotta jump the gun. No, he didn't know. Oh no, like the sun literally right there. Sorry, I'm so sorry. The sun is literally right there. That sucks. One day I'll leave work and the sun won't directly be in my face. Anyway, oh, there, I blocked it for you. Good job, me. We're gonna move, don't worry. Shh. So, the only day I'm allowed to leave at 4:30. Well, allowed. The only day I've asked to leave at 4:30. Well, technically it would be allowed because I really right now don't have the ability to actually change my time to 8:30 to 4:30 because he has to be at school by 8:30 and I am the transportation or daddy or whoever is available to do it. But the point is, it's 8:30. So I have to be at work at 8:30 and he has to be at school at 8:30. That's a problem. Anyway, I'm going home to pick up my daughter and then take her to dance. And it's a tense dance. It was supposed to be exciting. It was the first dance she had where she didn't have the sling on and she could actually dance. But last Tuesday, something got on her leotard. Just something brown. And the leotard's blue, so it don't look right. And it kind of looks like chocolate. But it didn't come out in the wash. And she's like, I'm not wearing that. And I respect that. I wouldn't wear it either. I did dance when I was young. I'm like, yeah. In fact, I don't know why your leotard is supposed to be blue. Mine was black when I was growing up. Like, why they gotta be different? Why not just let them have black leotards? Less chance for this sort of thing to happen. Anyway, all she has is a black leotard. And we're gonna dress her in a black leotard and take her to class. And I'm gonna be like, hello, teacher lady. Would you mind if this only class she wear the black leotard? Because her blue one is jacked up. And even though I had a week to change it, it left my mind. There was a lot going on. And please, just let her dance. Please, please, please let her dance. If not, we'll turn ourselves around and she'll leave. And I've already ordered the replacements. So she will have them next week. And I ordered them from Amazon, even though I canceled my Amazon Prime account. You only need $35 to get free shipping. So I bought her 2 leotards so that we don't have to have this situation again. At least if it did happen again, I would have a backup. And you could be like, well, why didn't you have a backup before? Because she went through at least... She's done 2 years there, so she's had at least 2 years without fussing up her blue leotard. I was confident. Clearly I was wrong. Hopefully she's not mortified. Like, I don't want to cause her embarrassment for my mistake. If they say no, I'll be like, cool. For no reason other than sheer curiosity, I started watching clips about dance moms. Because she doesn't have it now, obviously. But, well, I don't know if it's obviously. But at the dance school she's currently at, you can't do competition stuff until you're elementary 2. So she'll be, so it like starts off, I guess, 8 or 9. And she'll be elementary till next year, because you have to be in 3rd grade to be in elementary 2. And she's said she wants to do competition. And I'm like, okay, follow your dreams. I never had that. Like, I was in dance, and I went till I was 14 years old. And the only reason I stopped was because my dad lost his job and we couldn't afford extra frivolous shit like dance classes. And I was in a lot of them. I was in, I think at the time that I ended, I was in tap, jazz, and ballet, I think. Because I can't quite remember if I ended ballet before then, or if I ended it because I just never did it. Anyway, there was never any mention of competition. I don't know if they like handpicked people and I just wasn't good enough. But like, you think they would be like whispers of it, or like other things. They would talk about it, raise money for it. Because the school she's at right now, they send out emails saying, hey, for our dance competition team, we're raising money, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing this. Yeah, that never happened at my school. Her school apparently is into all that, so she wants to do it. And I'm like, cool, I've never been in that world. I've been in the dance world. I'm comfortable with dance classes, but I've never been into like competition or anything really grandiose. So I wanted to watch these dance moms clips, just be like, how's that? I don't think I'll ever be one of those moms. It's just not in my blood. I will bite back for my kids, certainly. I would kill for my kid. But the way some of those people are, like, the kids are clearly mortified, and I would never want to do that to my child. So we'll see. I hope it's not, like, today's been weird. Not like a bad weird, but just weird. Like I said, the new hire quit. And then I had to have a unit meeting that he was supposed to be at with the other assessors. And I had to tell him, hey, you remember that guy that you met at the last meeting? Well, he's gone now. And then I mentioned it was a safe space. They could say whatever. And I do believe that. It is a safe space. You can say whatever. I'm not going to get defensive. But they said that my emails, when I'm searching for cases, sometimes sound accusatory. And I never meant for that to happen. I do not mean for those to be that. If I'm emailing Sing, or if I'm emailing the supervisor, I'm asking the supervisor to look into it. So how that happens, you know, what he does beyond that, hopefully it's gentle. I don't know. You have to do some investigating, and the investigating is not always email the assessor. Sometimes it's actually look up the case and figure it out. That's all I'm saying. But whatever. I'll be more gentle, I guess. I think it threw me off because new hire also said I was intimidating, and I was like, I don't feel like I am at all. Like, I'm about as intimidating as a basket of cats. Okay, well, there was nothing to worry about. Went to the teacher. Oh, I have a hair thing. Once the teacher explained, she didn't have the blue one today, it got wrecked, but she has this black leotard. Can she stay? And the teacher was like, yes, of course. Is she dancing? And I was like, yeah, she got her sling off, she's fine. And she's like, good, send her whatever, as long as she's here. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Because, I didn't want her to get sent home because she didn't have the right leotard. Because that's not what's important, right? And I love that message. Send her in whatever as long as she's here, because that's what's important. That, you attend the classes. And yeah, if I sign her up for something and I'm paying for it, unless she has a sickness that is dangerous to other people, she's going. I think my car makes that noise. What the fuck? Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna go pick up Tom, because he gets done at 6. He's that direction. It's a pretty straight shot, but it is a long road, and it'll probably take me 20 minutes to do it, so I'm just gonna go do it, and then we're gonna come back. But yeah, I'm just happy that, the teacher is enthusiastic about dance and just wants the dancers to be there. Okay. Well, howdy ho. It's Wednesday. It's 34 degrees. Doesn't feel any better than it did yesterday, but somehow it's warmer. I mean, it's only warm by a couple degrees, so maybe not. I'm just so over the cold. I'm tired of heating up the house in the morning. And everybody being like, it's cold, it's cold. Like, I know. Give it time. Put on clothes. Dress in layers. You'll be fine. You're not going to freeze to death. Because, we shut the heat off and everything in the middle of the night, because when everybody goes to bed, it's not good to sleep with the heat on, so we shut it all down. And then in the morning, everybody's complaining they're cold. Like, if you stay in your little room that can easily heat up, you'll be fine. So fun stuff today. Sebastian has the week off. Daddy doesn't start work until 12:30, so I could just straight up take myself to work this morning and not have to drop anybody off. Of course, during my lunch, I have to come home and get him, but whatever. It's different than what I usually have to do, and therefore it's exciting. So it can defrost the back window at the very least. We've decided what Genevieve's going to do for her birthday. And by we, I mean she did. All that's left is getting Daddy to take off for those 2 days on the weekend. Because I asked him, would you be able to do that? And he's like, no. And I'm like, what? When you had no time, you were able to take off for a weekend. What up, my guy? And I'm sure there's a way he can do it. He just is thinking. He needs to work it out. So anyway, I asked Genevieve because she was kind of like going between Gettysburg and the beach, And every single summer she talks about wanting to stay at the beach for a couple of days. Really what she wants is she wants a week at the beach. A week at the beach in New Jersey is more money than going to Florida for a week. How does that make sense? So, you know, she was saying what the pros of going to Gettysburg and the beach were, what the cons of going to Gettysburg and the beach were. And I said, Genevieve, when you picture your birthday, where do you see yourself? And she said the beach. So I'm like, there, that's your choice. That's the choice. And I told her she's got to be super certain. Because this is a non-refundable, pay in advance type situation. So somebody's going to Wildwood at that hotel in June. Because my God, we did that once with a hotel, like, I don't think it was 2020, I think it was 2021. Or it might have been 2020, like the beginning of 2020. We'd planned a beach trip, and I think they were still open at that point. And then Tom got COVID, like, a week before. And this was still at the time when they were like, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks or something like that. So we weren't going to do it. And I called the property, let them know we wouldn't be making it because COVID is in the house. And at that time, the guy I would talk to said, yeah, we'll just like give you a credit and you can stay later. And I was fine with that. I still wanted to go to the beach eventually one day. And then, like, when everything opened back, here's where I went wrong. Here's where things went wrong. I never had a confirmation email or anything. I just had his word saying, yeah, we'll give you a credit. Don't do that. Ask for stuff in writing. Because then when things opened back up in 2021 and 2022, kinda, I call the property and I'm like, I would like to use my credit. And I explained the situation to him that, you know, in 2020 we had a reservation, we didn't do it because we had COVID. And the guy I talked to said that we could have a credit. Dude's like, we changed donors, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I was like, oh, damn. So I had to eat, I lost like $600, and that was sad. So my thing has always been, never do a place that doesn't refund you. But a lot of the hotels in Wildwood are not refundable. I'll tell you what, the cost of staying for those 2 nights in Wildwood is more money than staying a week in Florida, and that's crazy to me. I really like Wildwood. It's my childhood beach, but I'm like, shit, I guess I have to go to Florida more. I don't know. But it's nice to have something sooner coming up, because we do have something planned for September and our wedding anniversary that involves the whole family, but it's so far away. And I have this wanderlust right now, and I had considered, like, I could do something for my birthday, but it's only my 38th birthday, and I feel like doing big things for big numbers is better. So, like, we went on vacation for Amy's 40th birthday, so I would like to try and do something big for Thomas on his 40th, and do something big for myself on my 40th, which is in a couple years. I already talked to Thomas about his. I was like, I need you to start thinking about what you want to do, because I have to plan. in August for her birthday, because it'll be her 30th. And I want to go. I don't know how we're going to do that. I mean, we have the benefit of we don't need to get in a hotel because we'll just stay at her house. But the car situation is a problem. Because Tom is saying absolutely not, he won't be able to go. He won't have the time, and he can't afford to take a week off from work. And I get that. I get it. And it'll be sad. But I want to. And then we have to think of something for Sebby's birthday. Last year we took him to the Please Touch Museum, and he loved it. So I don't know. We'll figure something out. That's a little bit of ways. We got Jen's birthday figured out. Amy decided she doesn't want to do anything totally big this year because she got her big birthday last year, so she wants to do something calm. Today has been a very busy day, a very social day. I really would like to just sit here the next 30 minutes and just do computer work. End of the work day. Do I have the glasses in here? No, but I have change for some reason. Okay. Damn. Dang! I don't have the sunglasses. Oh well. I wonder where they are. Because usually I keep them in the car or on my person, but I had them yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. Oh God, I don't even know what's for dinner today. And it's not that I don't know. It's that it's planned. And the reason I write it down is because I don't have to think about it. So, lentil shepherd's pie. Oh, I was ambitious. Oh, I have dried lentils. Those have to like soak. Darn. Oh well. It'll be fine. I'm sure past me wouldn't have put it on a weekday setting if I couldn't get it done within a reasonable time. So let's just see. Doesn't that look beautiful? It doesn't, but hopefully it tastes okay. I mean, it's meant to be shepherd pie. Shepherd pie isn't pretty. Now I'm making the potatoes. Alright, well, we tried the lentil shepherd pie. It wasn't bad. Wasn't amazing either. It definitely was missing that bite of meat. But, you know. Also, I realize I really like lentils more when they're spicy. Like, I like that lentil sausage soup from Carrabba's, which I have made myself before. That's just better. Oh, what a day. Oh, I don't know. I just need to get through the rest of the week. It's only Wednesday. Lord. Happy Thursday. It feels better that it's Thursday rather than Wednesday. I don't know why. I think Wednesday just kind of was just like middle of the week, even though I had off Monday, right? Short week, but still aiming for the weekend. Probably because my sister's coming this weekend. Yay! And she messaged me on Discord being like, just reminding you, might be here Friday, definitely Saturday. And I was like, heck yeah. And then she was like, unless you didn't want me to come. And I'm like, oh, I suddenly get a choice? No. I want her to come. I want to spend time with my sister.
It's fun when she comes because when she comes, it's like really fun and she gets to watch us and Amy gets a break too. So that's fun for her and it's fun for me. It's fun for everyone.
It's fun for everyone when Jessica comes.
It's fun.
glasses. Because I remember that I grabbed them off the thing. Ha ha! Alright. It's 39 degrees. Not terrible, but cold. Should I have a coat on? Yes. I just didn't feel like it today. Clearly, I'm meant for a different type of weather. Coats bother me. But then also I'm cold, and then I bitch about the cold. Okay. Let us drive. Today's also a weird day because I get out at 1 o'clock today. Would have gotten off at 12, but my husband goes to work at 12 and he needs me to come back and pick him up at before then, because he has to be there at 12. And that would mean I have to take lunch at 11. And I agreed to this not thinking, oh, tomorrow you get out early. Because there's a meeting with the boy. And even though I took time off today, and I'm pretty sure it is today, I'm going to be checking the email again just to make sure it is today. I know it is this week, and it hasn't happened yet. I wonder what they do when you miss it. Like, do they email you and be like, hey, bitch, where were you? It's a Zoom meeting. Hopefully, they have their shit together this time. Last time we had this meeting, the principal of the school was barely there, and no one knew he had autism. And they had to verify with DCIU that he was diagnosed with autism. And I was like, okay, good to know that I'm not the only one who doesn't really prepare for meetings either. We haven't really looked at that many other schools. Like, we looked at Elwood. I know there's a Timothy school I was interested in, but when I tried to get them to give us a tour, I got back some kind of like form email, like regular automated email, just saying, thanks for your interest in our school, blah, 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 call this number. And I was like, okay. And then it never did. Maybe I'll do that today before the meeting. So anyway, that means I leave early, so that's fun. But because of my husband, I'm going to have lunch at 11 and then work from 12 to 1. It is what it is. Amy, go bye-bye?
Amy, go bye-bye.
Okay, bye! Oh, we need those guys with the, waving the... You know, the magicians that wave the blanket and then the people just kind of like crouch down and walk away. Oh, there's Sebby. Yeah, you're playing with your tablet. Okay, so what time is it? It's 3:40. I've been home since 1:15 because I had no. I had a virtual call about his kindergarten transition. That was fun. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Felt like the first time we did that call. They had no idea about him at all, or the fact he had autism. So they were just talking like, yeah, he'll go to Marcus Hook, blah, 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 blah. This time, they were much more, I guess, aware, or I guess they had much more data about his autism. Because I think at that point he'd only been diagnosed like late summer. So maybe there was enough data. I don't know. But they asked me a lot of questions about him and how he develops and what he can do and all that. And basically she was like, well, I wish I could tell you what school he's going to go to right now, but I can't. And I'm like, oh, good. Because actually to me that means they also see he needs support. He needs more help. And my plan right now is, she gave me some good advice. She told me to go back to like the ACC communication devices for him. And we did that last year, but he wasn't receptive to it. So she's trying it this year. And then she also mentioned supports that are mostly Medicaid funded, and they've been on my butt to get him enrolled in Medicaid. Like, not even like rude about it. They've been very gentle, and clearly it hasn't worked. So, which is weird because I work in an industry that I help people get into government programs. I know the Compass application. I actually do. For whatever reason, I can't get through it myself. For me, for him. Like, I don't need anything, but he needs something. So I decided I'm going to have my husband do it. I'm going to delegate that to him because I think he can get through it. He got Amy hooked up with food stamps, so he can definitely get through it. So that's where we are. So tonight I'm going to ask him to do that. So that way that portion gets done. And then I'm going to probably send a message to his, what are they called? Speech therapist, and ask, oh, can we get possibly communication devices? The school suggested maybe he should. Can we try it again? So that's where we are with that. And then I had to go and get a bank card because I lost mine because I suck. So now it's, what again? Now it's 3:43. Genevieve is not home yet. She should be home soon, though. My sister is coming some point this weekend. She has not gotten back to me on what she wants for dinner. So, and then Amy hasn't really said what she wants, except she wants a rotisserie chicken. I go shopping tomorrow. And the fact that my list and meal plan isn't done yet is giving me a little bit of anxiety right now. So maybe I'll just go write it out, what I do know I have, and just deal with that until Jessica tells me what she wants, and then I have to change it. Good morning. It's Friday. I have like 10 minutes before work starts, and I'm not going there yet. I'll finish my breakfast first. I get water in the office. My husband takes like 2 to 3 bottles with him to work, and it's weird to me that there's not a water cooler there where he can get water. But then I've always I've always worked in an office, so it's a different world, right? So, it's Friday. Ooh, that's exciting. The only thing I'm dreading about work today is I have a meeting with Barb, and I'm just like, I don't want to. Barb's fine, but, you know, she's the boss. I'm just like, fuck. Mentally. I'm in a whole different place right now. I am at home. I'm thinking about the weekend. My sister's coming. Yay! And I had a shop tonight, so I'm today, this morning, when I wasn't using a turn signal to make a turn, and my husband bitched at me for that, because he's very pro turn signal. And sometimes it just slips my mind. I was saying, oh, I know I can do this, because I found out Costco closes at 8:30. So I'm going to leave work, go to ShopRite, that's right there, get him at 7, and then go off to Costco. My thought is still, of course, to go to Produce Junction tomorrow, because going to Produce Junction is nothing. It's basically a place that has 3 rows, and it's all fruit and veg. So it's not that tedious of a thing. It's not like going in a big store. We have a lot of vegetables still. I still have zucchini. I still have broccoli, which is weird. Because broccoli is my go-to vegetable. And for whatever reason this week, it didn't get featured in a lot of the dishes I made. And quite honestly, I didn't like some of them. my tip for doing vegetarian, or at least no meat, for Lent is make things you like. I mean, it's okay to try new things every now and then, but make things you like. Like, I do like the vegetable lasagna, but I can only have it so many days in a row, honestly. I do like risotto. I'm putting it on the menu again next week. Not for next week, but like the week, because I do a 2-week meal plan. I'll put it on the menu for when she's not here, because I don't know if she likes it as much as I do. Daddy used to make it. I don't think she ever ate it, though. This next week, I'm trying to make things that are her favorites, because she is our guest and I want to cater to her. And I know everybody in the house also likes those things. But also, I'll have to get things for myself, just so I'm not surviving just on chips and salsa. Which I find that is what I'll go to if I have nothing else to eat. I'll just be like, I'm just going to sit here, eat chips and salsa. So that's how I envision the day going. I just want to get to the end of the day, honestly. This week hasn't been bad. Not like that other week, but just happy it's Friday. Plus, my birthday's next Friday, so I'm eager for that. Next week's going to be active. I have a therapy appointment on Monday, because my husband highly encouraged me to seek out some help, because my ADHD is getting to the point that it bothers him. And I don't want that. I don't want it to interrupt his view of me. They said they didn't have any. They said that the psychiatrist in the practice was not taking new patients, but talk therapy was. So I'm gonna just do that for a while. Can you like get therapy at one practice and then get psychiatry at another practice? Oh, and if anybody's wondering, my PCP will not give out psych meds. He will not. So, I guess I have to find a psychiatrist. Maybe. We'll see how the talk therapy goes first. Because the last time I was on medication, I wasn't getting talk therapy. I would just talk to the psychiatrist like once every couple of months. And eventually I missed the appointment, and then that was that. I just never talked to anybody again. So we're going to try this. I hope it does help. I want to be better. Whatever's, I've lived with this my entire life. And when I was by myself, it was just me. And if I did something to fuck up my own life, that's fine, because it's just me. But now I have a husband and I have children. And it's so much more. And if I do something that fucks up our lives, it's not just me, it's all of us. And that's bad. Well, I've been here for 4 minutes, and so far nothing has gone catastrophically wrong. Yay. So it's after 5:30. I'm coming back to the office because I need to get signatures, or these people's services will likely end. And I can't have that happen Morally, ethically, I cannot have that happen. So, ah, yes, the door is open. Awesome. Just talking with Barb about like coming in after hours and stuff. I'm like, it's like, oh, you can come and do the child welfare office. I'm like, I know, but I don't want to. I want to come in through our regular office. Most likely all the lights will be off and everybody will be gone. Because also it's Friday. Nobody wants to stay around after hours on Friday. I don't want to stay around after hours on Friday, but here I am. Okay, there it goes. Ta-da! Ooh, dark. I left my tree on. Well, I knew I was coming back. There's absolutely nobody else here. Eat. Come on. Turn on. Because it's this. Doing grocery shopping with legit a very little plan and no solid meal plan. We're out in the wild here. It is literally the last hour that this store is open. So hopefully that means there's not that many people here. But we will be trying to be as fast as possible. Right? Yeah. Because I don't think he wants to be out here this late anyway.
I don't mind.
Oh, okay, good.
Can I have chocolate?
Can you what?
Can I have chocolate?
Hold on. So, to the stressful Friday. Click.
Where?
Yummy.